competing for admission where 60 seats or 120 seats are there in a particular law college. So this is the scenario. And another thing which I see, and all my peers and rather my elders would agree with me, that when we used to we joined the profession, we look forward to seniors who are there, who could be our mentor, who could be our guides. We would be asked that, yes, you read if you want to really learn something, go to a court, particular court where some important matter is being argued, or hear such and such counsel if he is arguing in a particular case. From his demeanor you will learn a lot, or read the biographies or autobiographies of some eminent counsel and judges, etc. So therefore one would always look forward to these senior people. That position continues even today also. But the important thing is, in this entire scenario, what I could see is that, look, what is the function of the courts, or what is the function of this judicial system? We are here to uphold the rule of law and to ensure that the justice is done to people. Their fundamental rights are protected, they are enforced, particularly marginalized section of the society. And as Aaron Borak has said in his book, a former Chief Justice of Israel Supreme Court, is that there are two functions of the main functions which a judge is supposed to perform. One is to uphold the constitution and the rule of law. And the second is to bridge the gap between the law and the society. So these are very, very important functions. And that is what the judiciary is expected to do. And it is well recognized, and there can't be any exception to this statement, that this function judges cannot perform of their own. The able assistance, and I would say at times even guidance, I would use that expression, of lawyers is needed to perform this function. And that is where the importance of lawyers come in. And in this whole process, the importance of lawyer, when the rule of law is to be enforced, and those difficult cases, and when difficult situations come, which Dworkin says hard cases, so to say, and when those cases are to be decided, and how they are to be decided, which are going to not only maybe sometimes change the course of history, and may have so much of economic impact on the nation, and on the civil and human rights of the people, the role of lawyers become very, very important. And in this process, when we depend on the lawyers, we know that lawyers, those who argue, who are the two lawyers sitting here, they will again agree with me. Today I am beseeching that, I am saying something, sir, you agree with me, instead of judges agreeing with lawyers, which happens in the court, that the good lawyers, or when the lawyers have to prepare, and when they are